Thick Girl LA. That's where I went last weekend. No. Oh my god. I'm fucking crazy. It's called Thick Girl Yoga LA. It was phenomenal. The woman who ran it, her name was Christina. Beautiful. Beautiful pregnant woman. She was all in her pregnancy glow. It was fun. It was at, I don't know what beach that was. It was at the beach. It was between Manhattan and Dock Wilder. It was fun. And it was maybe about 20 or so of us there, of all races, mainly black though. I have no reservations. The only reservations I do have is the particular beach we went to. It was porta potties. Hold on, I have notes. Anyways, come on. Anyways, I have notes. I did take notes. We were advised to bring journals, and I brought my journal. This is my content journal. My content journal. My dog is staring at me. She's a crazy dog. Crazy. The only caveat I have is that there were no bathrooms, and something's wrong with my GPS on my phone. It's just not working, and it is what it is. Like, fuck it. But it was easy to get there. You just take the 105 past LAX until it ends, and then I made a left, went down about 1.5 miles, and I was there. So it was like right there. No toilet paper in the fucking port, so I had to pee. Okay. There was no toilet paper in the porta potty, which fucking sucked. I hate porta potties, and it wasn't even like a good quality porta potty. It was just literally a hole in a tank. So you were able to see. I'm not even going to go into detail about that because obviously it's disgusting. I will never use a porta potty again, ever. So, and apparently, like, the bathrooms that were there were closed. So I loved it. But no, I didn't love the bathroom part, but I loved the actual event. It genuinely, I was so scared to go. I was terrified to go because I totally forgot about this event that I signed up for, which was free, thank God. It was free. I forgot to buy a yoga mat because I don't yoga, but I will now. I forgot to buy a yoga mat, so the night before I had to look on Amazon. God forbid, I hate ordering there, but look on Amazon, ordered a yoga mat overnight, and it came, and when I woke, it said it was supposed to be delivered between 4 a.m. to 8 a.m. And when I woke up, it says something was delivered, but unfortunately it was like my mouthwash or something. And I was like praying because it started at 9. I wanted to leave by 8:30-ish. I wanted to leave by 8:30 and it was not here. So I just started to get dressed anyways. I started to get dressed, no makeup, because it was early and it was yoga. No makeup, and left. No. I looked, my yoga mat was delivered. I took the yoga mat and I booked it. By the time I get there, I get there, and I was so scared that it wasn't going to be that many people, because when I showed up super early. So it started at 9, and from 9 to 9:30 was supposed to be like a meet and greet and socializing, looking at the vendors. But by the time when I got there and just kind of stood back in the parking lot to view what's going on, there was only 3 people there, and I was like, okay, well, as my introverted heart, okay, I loved it. I was like, it's gonna be 3 of us doing yoga? Bet. I can't stand people. I don't like being around people, especially, it's LA. I don't really know people in LA, so I was okay with that. It only being 3 of us. But when I got there, set my yoga mat down, they asked you to bring a journal. I thought I heard something. They asked you to bring a journal. I brought my journal, and by the time we were starting, it was close to around 10, where everyone was there, and the event was from 9 to 12. I'm jumping all over the place. I know, that's just how my brain works, things that I remember. And I guess in the future, for these videos, I need to start writing them down, right? Because I'm only right now going off of memory, right? So I went, set my yoga mat down, just honestly enjoyed the water. It was right by the ocean. It was such a nice calm morning. It wasn't many people at the beach. For a Sunday, it was pretty amazing. I went by the water, got blessed by that water, because God knows the ocean, she is beautiful. Talked to the water, put all my issues and my feelings into the water. Came back up to my yoga mat, kind of chilled there, talked to the girls that were there, and there were vendors that were also setting up. There was a tarot reader, and she also sold like bath salts and candles. And there was a guy there, which you know how I feel about men. There was a guy there that was setting up a booth for his sound, like kind of like, I forgot what it's called. Oh my god, my menopausal brain. Sound bath, I want to say. I know I'm probably using the wrong fucking words. Where you put on headphones, and it's kind of like it reminded me kind of like a silent disco, but just like soothing sounds. And he's a really good singer. He like sings or whatever. So as they're setting up, more girls are coming in. Yoga starts. She, goes around. Everyone holds hands. Everyone stands in a circle. It wasn't like introduce yourself. Like, I would have fucking booked it, because I don't like tell me one fun fact about yourself. Like, no. So it was good. Relaxing. It was definitely my flow. Once the yoga started, when we started yoga, in between sessions, we stopped. She asked a question, and we journaled how we felt. I love yoga. I've done yoga maybe one other time besides Sunday, and it's been a few years. But I swear to God, I felt like crying, and I don't even have a reason to cry. I don't know why I wanted to fucking cry, but I wanted to cry. When you stretch your body in a way that it's not unnatural, but in yoga you stretch your body in a way that you're not used to, and you're using your body in a way where you don't really need, or you don't use every day. The muscles, the parts of your body you don't use every day. And I do feel that it was so much emotion stuck in those spots that me stretching them out, I was able to get some of those emotions out. And I think that's why I felt like I wanted to cry. Because I didn't have a reason. I didn't have a reason to feel sad, but I just wanted to cry out of just beauty. And I don't know. It wasn't a reason. That's why I didn't cry. I said I wanted to. I didn't cry because I just thought, like, bitch, what are you crying for? Like, get the fuck together. But it was very emotional. Very emotional. Sorry, my puppy wants me to rub her ears. So after the yoga was done, I personally thought it was over, because yoga ended around like 11. A woman showed up. Oh, her baby, so cute, little boy. He was like maybe 2 or 3. She showed up with a bunch of hula hoops, and she is a hula hoop instructor. It was so fucking cool. I did not listen. As a child, I did not know how to fucking hula hoop. I was not good at hula hooping. Nope. So of course, it kind of carried on to adulthood, because I did not do good. And I think I caught video of some parts of me hula hooping, and I didn't catch. It's just something about it. I couldn't catch it. So she gave me a bigger hula hoop, which by then I turned my camera off. She gave me a bigger hula hoop, and I was able to catch it once. All I needed was one time to catch the flow. and I caught it, and I was so happy. And then I put that hula hoop back because I got it, whatever. So that was fun. That was so much fun to hula hoop. After that, there was a sound bath. A woman came with those like bowls, like those sound bowls with the I don't know what they're called. I'm not even gonna try. Venus, your hair is floating in the air, and I'm talking. So the sound, so it was like a sound meditation. It was so good. I was able to, lay there in the sun, close my eyes, and just listen to the sounds that and she had multiple instruments. It was really good, until I had this like coughing fit because I was breathing in dry ocean air. It was bad. I had to, I broke my concentration, or I broke my meditation, and I just listened. After that, it was close to like around 12, and people who know me knows that like Sundays are my laundry days because it's 3 of us here, and seeing how we're all women in my house, laundry is all day. And by the time I got home, it was laundry time, and that kind of sucked. So, definitely we'll do it again next year if I'm still around. Goddess forbid that I'm not. Maybe I'll be traveling. You're crazy. Much fun. I was definitely nervous to go, and the only reason why I was nervous to go is because I wanted to be home. I was really tired. Later that night, though, I did get a little, like, I felt like crap because I was in the sun for so long, which it didn't help that the previous day, me and the girls sat by the pool. So I was in the sun for 2 days in a row, and my body was exhausted, absolutely exhausted and dehydrated. So I'll definitely next time replenish my body before I think about going. I always have to remember that I'm no spring chick, so my body can't just bounce up and go after sitting in the sun for hours and hours. So yeah, it was good. 10 out of 10. Definitely will do again.